All right, troop, this is Will Zanders, the Colonel, back with another one. And, okay, crazy stuff. Just seeing the interplay between network marketing and interpersonal relationships, because remember this, in network marketing, your real product is people. So the better you understand people, the better you'll have a business. So I crashed a wedding this weekend out of town. It was absolutely awesome. I loved it. And it was just a good time. But let me tell you what happened that was really crazy. I was talking to some people that were there, and people talking about the divorce rate, and there's a couple going to make it and everything. All right, that's real interesting. I had an epiphany, so to speak. And it occurred to me that 80% of people, easy, but probably more, are operating under and this is not a new concept at all, but it was new for me, I think, are operating under a principle of hypergamy. Now, hear me out. This is not like monogamy or polygamy. This is a different animal altogether, and it applies in so many areas of life. Your prospects are what I would consider hypergamist, kind of like your ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend. Hypergamist. Well, what does hypergamist means? It means they're always looking for the next best thing, okay? The number one thing you can do to help keep your network marketing, retention, and everything together is be the next best thing. You got to stay on top of your game to keep your team together. You got to provide value. You got to provide recognition, okay? That's why companies provide recognition. You got to be focused on inviting, presenting, and training, because inviting and presenting will bring in that new blood, but training the people that you bring in would allow them to invite, present, and build their own businesses, and then you throw recognition in there. You got to be working on yourself. You got to be doing personal development. You got to understand that for temporary seasons in your life, business and personal relationships will not be together. Now, once you get your business together, boom, you having a certain amount of money and free time to do whatever the hell it is you want to do is going to make your personal relationships so much better. But for a season, interpersonal relationships and business, you will not be clicking on both cylinders with that, baby. I can assure you, it's disastrous. And the person that you're with during that time period, guess what? If they're not on the same page as you as far as business, buddy, they looking for the next best thing. And it may not be you, okay? It may be like a watered down version of you, but at the same time, that's gonna happen to you. It's gonna happen to you in your personal life, and it's gonna happen to you in your business. In order to prevent that in your personal life, you better stay going to the gym. You better stay working out. You better stay having date nights and keeping that excitement going in your relationship. And you better not let business get in the way too much, because guess what? They're looking for the next best thing. All right. We were talking at the wedding this weekend. Some people, beautiful wedding, by the way. Congratulations to the couple, right? Talking to people this weekend, and it was like, yo, these cats just got divorced after they were married 15 years. Some people had been married for 15 years and had kids and got divorced. Why? Because the husband cheated. In this particular couple. I'm thinking, why would a man with kids who's now going to be on the hook for child support and alimony forever, why would he even roll the dice like that? Oh, he was looking for the next best thing, and it overrided his sense of logic. Now, that's the key. Your business partners and prospects, your team, may be looking for the next best thing. You have to warn them that this is an emotional process that takes place in the deep reptilian part of the brain. Shiny object syndrome. Grass is greener on the other side syndrome. You got to let them know, hey, listen, children, daddy's speaking. You're going to think one day that there's something better out there. Let me assure you, there is not. And help them, because if they keep going from company to company to company to company to company, they will never be able to build long-term residual income. And that's why 80% of network marketers are not even in the industry anymore after 5 years. Why? Because they never got the long-term residual income. A lot of times because they kept going from company to company to company to company. They couldn't build anything stable. Personal relationships, it's no different. People keep going from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship, stacking up that body count because they're operating on an emotional level that has nothing to do with logic. Logic would dictate, okay, she's on her grind. Okay, I'm on my grind. She's got a very, very stable, career that's going to make sure all the bills are always paid. I have a, not really stable career, but I'm about to make millions. There's no way that job is ever going to make millions. It can be reversed. The man could have a great stable job, rolling stable, while the woman is trying to build a network marketing business that one day could bring in millions and millions of dollars the way the guy's job never could. But they don't work together on this because they're operating from a place of emotion and not a place of logic and analysis, which says, I got the stable gig. I'm a ride with that. They're going for the big money. I need to support them in that because, man, if they get this knocked out, let's look at the numbers. Takes 2 to 5 years to make 6 or 7 figures in network marketing. You're twice as likely in network marketing to make full-time income than you are in real estate. 3 times. You're 3 times more likely in network marketing to make full-time income than you are in real estate. You are literally more than double more likely to become a millionaire in network marketing than you are in real estate. You're more likely to become a millionaire in network marketing than you are in the NBA, the NFL, the MLB, and Uber and Lyft combined. Network marketing, for anybody who understands how to do real analytical research, is one of the top places to make significant income in the history of the world, and it's never been more relevant now than ever. It's never been more relevant than now, guys. Network marketing ain't been this relevant in the last 50 years. This is why it's so powerful, okay? I'm a living testament to that, but I know so many more people who doing even above and beyond what I'm doing and on the way to break even records that we're setting with their own company right now. That's just me being humble, keeping it real with y'all, man. People killing it out here, okay? But because our real product is people, and because people, 80%, 90% of them are operating from a point of emotion and not logic, they're always looking for the next best thing, okay? So you got to make sure you're always the best thing. Now, at some point, though, that stops. And when that stops, here's the word that makes it stop, okay? Time and investment. But they come together. I know people have been married 40 years and got divorced. 40 years. Like, for what? Y'all jokers is like 70. Who you about to go date? Why? That don't make no sense at all. Ain't nobody beating each other? Then y'all don't need to be divorced because it don't make no sense. But people are still going to do what they do, operating from a period of emotion, okay? Now, here's the thing. When you look at it from a period of analysis, when I say time and investment, it means this. If a person invests a certain amount of time in a relationship, they're likely to last longer. But even more importantly, investment. How much have you invested in energy and money and love and experiences and memories? How much have you invested in that personal relationship? That might get you past some of those funny periods until you learn this information and you sit down and say, hey, we need to have a transparent conversation about logic versus emotion and whether or not we move forward in this relationship. It's the same thing in business. Why do you think people promote events so much? Why do you think companies are so diehard fanatical about getting their team to how many people you got coming to the next event? Pre-COVID, that was all everybody talked about. When's the next event? When's the next meeting? When's the next big rah-rah, hype event? Why? Because they want to stir up those emotions and get people to invest time and money and effort and distance into everything. The more you invest in a person, the harder it is for you to leave, okay? The more and the easier it is for you to come back because you put so much effort into that joker that you put so much into them. From a standpoint of love and affection and care and training, and you help them grow into this person, and then somebody got emotional for whatever reason. People split. It doesn't matter why. Because they're looking for the next best thing. They go to the next best thing, and then the person you left is going. They're still going on the path of success that you motivated them to do. It's hilarious. And then you're like, so it makes it easier to go back. But what will stop you from going back? Pride. So then you get into this battle of emotions of, I want to go back because there's so much invested there. Obviously, the grass is not green on the other side, right? This is just basically a watered down version of this individual. But then pride is preventing you to go back. So you get caught in this back and forth of emotion within yourself. And then it's just anger and other emotions and fear and stupidity. Then you think that you got to stick with the other person because that person might not take you back. So you better stick with this person. And then don't let somebody have a kid. Wrap, okay? It's no different in business. When you look at how much I talk to people all the time. They've been with their company 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, some of them 12 years. They never made no real money, ever. But I just can't leave. I put so much into it. Man, listen, you sound like the person at the casino that's steady losing money, but won't stop playing. You've invested so much time, energy, and money into this thing that ain't working for you, and you keep doing it. Listen, here's obviously something better. Are we going to think about this logically or no? And you would be shocked to know the percentage of people who will continue to think emotionally. Let it go. You can't do nothing about it. You just need to be happy that you are able to think analytical and logical sometimes, because none of us operate like that all the time. You got to think, you just be happy that you can think like that sometimes. And that's going to give you a head and shoulders above the competition, not just network marketing, because you can separate your emotions from all that hype and rah-rah of the business and say, am I on a track record to make money in the time period that I want? And am I positioned to make the money that I want to make? And you can start evaluating things logically. Since you know that everybody's always looking for the next best thing, at least 80 to 90% of people are, you will understand why you see so many people go from one relationship to another relationship, a rebound relationship, then back to the original relationship. It's no logical analysis or analytical part of their mind engaged at all. It's all emotion, every damn bit of it, and when you have that conclusion, you'll see why people act the way they act, even with you. And that should give you some empowerment to say, you know what? I get it. This person left me a week or two later. They dating another person. Dummy. They had that person lined up before they even left you. And what I've been learning, I'm talking to so many more people that are reaching out, about personal relationship size in their marketing. I'm hearing the same stories. Well, Will, my boyfriend left me and he went such and such and such, X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going, what are the facts there? Then this guy over here, man, my girl left me. We had this big old fight. I don't even know what the hell we was fighting about. I'm learning that people will manipulate a breakup. People will initiate a fight, manipulate a breakup just to get away from you. And they didn't have the heart to tell you, I'm kind of talking to somebody else. I want to explore that because it looks shinier, because I'm looking for the next best thing, because they don't even know that. They don't know they're looking for the next best thing. They don't even know. Okay. So my point is, the number one thing you can do is understand human nature, understand hypergamy, understand in business and personal relationships, 80, 90% of people are not in logical, analytical control of the decisions they make. It's totally emotional. And they're operating off feelings of excitement and pride and lust and excitement and more pride and everything else. And those are where these decisions are coming from, that ain't making no damn sense. If you are one of the few logical, rational people who know how to activate that part of your brain even for a little while, you might be confused or sometimes even hurt by these decisions. They broke up with me. I can't believe it. They left my team. I can't believe it. We was doing everything for them. I was doing everything for them. I'm building this empire for them. What the hell? It didn't make no sense. Why the hell they leave me? I'm the good guy. You would be shocked. Let it go. It has nothing to do with you. And trust me, they are at this very moment. I can assure you, as long as you are the best version of yourself and you keep going up, 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 and not letting the emotional turmoil of someone leaving you mess up your network marketing business, somebody leaving your team mess up your network marketing business, personal stuff going on in your personal life mess up your network marketing business. You keep building, making more money, getting more skills, helping more people, getting in better shape, paying off more debt, putting more money in the bank, going on more vacation. Keep living. You're becoming a higher, better version of yourself. I promise you, the person who left you or left your business, okay, they may not come back. You shouldn't want them back anyway. Trust me. Hey, take from me. You don't want them back anyway, because you've changed. They haven't. That person who left your team to go to the other team, they're not different when they lose with that other team. The person who left you to go with that other guy or that other girl, they're not different. They the same angry habit. They got the same habits they had that y'all broke up with over the first. They ain't changed. You changed. And that's why you're watching this video. Somehow, magically, this came into your life because some of y'all need some rationalization and logic and reasons why this crazy ass stuff is happening in your life. So enjoy it, like, subscribe. I'm going to continue to give y'all this content. I don't know where we're going to go from this, to be quite frank, because it's so much overwhelming evidence that if you just understand people, you can build an incredible network marketing business just by understanding people. I see why I've had the results I've had the last 16 months. I see it because I took the time to really understand people, and I didn't really have a choice. It was quite frank. I might tell y'all the whole story one day. I don't know. But the bottom line is, man, I love y'all so much. I hope this information makes sense to you like it made sense to me, like a big light bulb. You might need to watch this video twice to really catch it. But hear me out. Everybody's always looking for the next best thing, except for a very small percentage of the population. And if you stay with that company long enough and you invest enough time, energy in that company long enough, you're more likely to stay. If you continue to invest time and energy in that relationship, and time and energy and effort and money and everything, experiences and memories, guess what? You're more likely to stay. You're even more likely to go back. It's just human nature. It's human nature. And I don't really know if anybody's ever going to change it. But you know what you can do? You can operate from a level of analysis and logic, and it will help you understand why people do what they do. And that's going to make it so much easier for you. Just trust me. It's going to make it so much easier for you to continue to build and not let the emotional turmoil that people try to suck you into, okay, throw you off course, which is to make long-term residual income and build a financial wall of security around your family. I want to be a retired MLM multimillionaire. Okay, I should hit the millionaire level sometime next year. Okay, I'm excited. I'm already a multiple six-figure earner. I want the seven. I want the 7 figures, right? That's what I want. That's why I joined it. I didn't join this industry years ago for $500 a month. No, I joined to do it big. And once I'm at 7 figures, I'm gonna make another couple and you're gonna see it. Anybody follow me on Facebook, y'all know I'm very transparent. I put the numbers up there, I put the money up there. I don't trip about none of it. I'm very transparent. When it's hit, you'll know. I'm telling you what it's gonna say. It's gonna say, Will Zanders, this is my job title. I'm letting y'all know in advance. Retired MLM multimillionaire. You will see that. And when I do it, you know it's real. It's not one of these people that's claiming they doing numbers they ain't doing, or they did numbers one time and they trying to ride that hype train for 20 different companies. No. Okay, you know it's going to be real because that's how the Colonel does it. So I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all so much. I know this video ran a little bit long, but it was just so impactful. I wanted to share. I'm going to catch you on the next one. I'm out.